Graham, I have been very cold today and very wet. And
yeah, sorry about that.
I've had a couple of...
I do have that effect on you, but...
I'm kind of thinking, why didn't we do this in the summer? Which, you know, automatically makes me dislike you a little bit. So I bike off dare you to somehow get us a free 5-star stay in a hotel tonight for a night on this trip.
That's not a dare.
So this is what happens when you go places with Graham. He reads a sign about the place and it says there's a gloomy cellar. And then he goes on a hunt for said door with gloomy cellar. So he is now clearing space to a door so he can go in the spooky cellar.
We did ask.
I bike off day to sit down here for 2 minutes with the light off on your own.
Oh, that night vision probably works. It's actually scary when you stop speaking. When you stop speaking, it goes all quiet. But I do think there's a friendly ghost down here. Now, you see, my children always tell me I'm boring and old because I read the signs about places. But that's the only way we found out about the creepy cellar, was reading the signs. So there, kids.
Our aim today was to ride into the Peak District and try and find somewhere to stay in the vicinity of Buxton. Yep, that Buxton, where the water is from. And speaking of water, our route was not short of it. On the upside, it wasn't raining.
We're currently halfway, almost exactly halfway between the Yorkshire Dales and the Peak District to the south. And this, to me, where we are now, is the perfect example of why where we're riding is such fun and so interesting, because behind me you can see sort of civilization, the farmland, you can see it's cultivated, the villages and the roads. But here and looking forwards, and just sort of to my left and moving onwards, it's all the open heathland, it's the rolling hills, and this is the bit that if you were driving by road, yeah, it's just much, much harder to find these types of areas.
Bearing in mind that I had done all the navigation, I had only taken a few wrong turns. I mean, what is a few wrong turns between friends? A big deal, apparently.
This is like the 7th time you've had to turn us around today. Have you just thought, about going, the way?
Have you thought about doing the navigating?
Well, I would, but I broke my sandals. I'm not sure we're using these correctly anymore.
Clearly I was tired, as I even managed to make a mess of opening the gate. Then my day just got a little bit worse.
What happened? You okay? Did you land on my camera?
I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine, it's alright.
No, I didn't. The first thing I said when I drove up, are you okay? And you said yes. Don't try and spin this around and make me look like an asshole who only cares about my camera. Seriously, are you okay though?
No, I'm fine. I was actually waiting there to make sure you got up. As I pulled away, the back wheel just spun down. It's actually started snowing.
It's snowing! At the end of March.
Oh my God!
I am so glad we got here before this happened?
It's literally, we got here 2 minutes ago and it started to hail. Oh, this is madness.
Tonight we were camping Mongolian yurt style.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Which bit hurts worst?
So many places. So my back hurts and aches. As much as I like that bike, it's a very narrow seat, so it's like sitting on a fence post the entire time. So I actually have blisters on my inner thighs, which hurt. And I've had pretty much constant pins and needles in the end of my
Old fella.
thing, which you would expect to be quite pleasurable, but it's really not. It's like the most uncomfortable thing ever. So yeah, don't get pins and needles in your thing. Yeah, no. What about you? What hurts?
Oh no, I'm supremely fit, so nothing hurts
Oh,
at all.
shut up!
No, nothing hurts. Look. Nothing hurts at all. I'm being fairly quiet, being a bit whispery, because in the yurt next door, there's people playing music. So we're going to go over and wander and say hello, see if they'll play for us. Right, this is the band. Right, let's start from that side and look across. Tell us who you are.
Oh, I'm Zach.
I'm Steve.
I'm Ben.
I'm Lauren. I'm Alana.
Right, well, tell us a little bit about the band.
Okay, so we run like a record label in Lancaster, Lancashire called Bingo Records, and we go around the country with 4 different bands, but we share all members. So it's kind of like 8 of us in 2 cars, and we just go about playing shows, basically playing each other's bands. Yeah.
So you were trying to explain this to me a little bit earlier. How does that work with 8 people but 4 bands? It's not 2 people per band, is it?
Yeah, so we I guess each band is either a 3-piece or a 4-piece, and we have to piece together the gaps in the band that need filling, and then another member from another band fills in that gap, and yeah, we somehow managed to fill in all the gaps so we can all play together as our own projects. Yeah.
So in the course of the evening, we all play?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Zach puts in the biggest shift, so he does 3 bands. He plays drums in 2 and then sings in his own project.
Right.
So it's yeah, pretty crazy.
And are you planning to release records and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so we did a record in November, me and Zach. It was like a split vinyl, so Zach was on one side, I was on the other. We released Family Selection Box, so that's Lauren and Alana's band.
And Tom.
Yeah, and Tom, who's behind the camera. Last week we had a prom party to release, and it was on cassette. And then we're going to do Steve's album in the summer on record. But it's just, I guess it's kind of like a cooperative kind of thing. So we all invested money at the start, and it means that we can all get our stuff pressed to vinyl, which is like really cool.
All lost in my museum with the dark of the night.
Yeah, that was very
Yeah, it was very cool.